What is going on, superstars? Welcome back for another live. It has been a while. We are not making live now. It's time we are back for another live. So, guys, share this live, share the live, so that more traders they diving in. So we go. So today we are going to be looking how to scalp volatility 75 index, or how to trade volatility 75 index with a step-by-step process. I'm going to say everything what you need. Make sure don't forget to drop your question there. I'm ready to answer each and every question what you have. So yes, let us begin with our live. It's so amazing. I'm so super duper excited to share this live today. I hope everyone you are doing good where you are. First, tell me, where are you right now? Where are you from? Drop that in a comment before we begin. Guys, tell me, where are you watching from? Where are you coming from? Everybody introduce yourself in the comment and we start our live. Yes. It's so super duper, so amazing. All right, let me see here if we have any comment. We don't have any comment. So if you come, just drop you comment there on the live chat. Go in the chat and drop you comment there. Tell me where you from, where are you watching this live from. Yes, so let's begin, people. You will find us in the way. It's 2 minutes past now. So as well, guys, when you trading volatility 75 index, first and foremost, what we always start with, we start by making with our analysis. If you are intraday trader, or you are a day trader, or you are a scalper, always what you have to do to start with making our analysis. Why do we make analysis? We make analysis because we want to know the behaviors of the pair. That's why we always being recommended that you need to trade at least 3 pairs. That will help you to master each corner, to master the jargon of those pairs. So if you trade 5 ticks, you will not manage. It will depend on someone's brain, but the good thing is that it's better you trade little pairs so that you can master everything. You can master every corner of that pair. So when you come to make analysis, it will be very easy, because you will be recalling those jargons when you see them again, when the pair it does that, because these pairs have a cycle behavior. The pair, you can find that it moving, making the high highs, high lows. When it respecting this, the lower lows here down, and then for after some days it start not respecting these lows. Are you getting the point? It start breaking them, or after some days it will start doing what? Come and making the equal lows when it coming, making the highs. When it makes, let's say that let me first do like this here right now. Like this. I clear everything here. So let's say that when the pair it's moving, you can find that sometimes it doing like this, respecting that sometimes, and then it will come and start doing like this before it goes. Are you getting the point? Then it goes. So those are the things what we have to be knowing inside of the pair, to see that the behaviors of the pair what you are trading. So it's good to trade small pairs so that you can master the behaviors of that pair. That's why we always do analysis. We see those characteristics of the certain pair which we are trading, if they are appearing, because the market it have a habit of repeating those things every time. It repeats those things, it does not change. So which means if it have like 3 cycles or 4 cycles, you will master 1 cycle in that pair. So at the time when you see that cycle, because you have experience of that cycle of that pair, you know exactly now it's my time, it's my pattern now. That's why I have to go all in the pair, and then you do what? You take that pair up or down. It depends where it will be moving. So when we always come on the chart, what we have to do our top-down analysis will always start from the high time frame and we come to the low time frame. Here on the trading view of the rave, we always start from the daily time frame. That is the higher frame, that is the higher time frame drive giving us. It's not like for the forex that you can start from what? From the daily, monthly, weekly, those big high time frames. Here on drive we don't have them, but this daily time frame is enough for us. So when we come on a daily time frame, what we have to do to find the bias where the market is going. Are you getting the point? So now this is volatility 25 index. Let me go and pull up our VIX 75 index and we start our market analysis. Are you getting the point? Where is our VIX 75 index? This is our volatility 75 index. So yesterday the video which I uploaded, I explained and I showed you everything. That's why I have come back to show you. So as well, if you can see right now that the overall condition of this market, so it have been making the lower lows and lower highs for a while, guys. You can see that the market is making the lower lows and the lower highs, which means we are still on on overall downtrend. So after seeing this in higher time frame, so if you are one of those who love to swing the market, this will be so massive, big information to you, that to understand you have to keep looking for the sales only. You have to keep looking for the what? For the sales only until the market changes its direction. So as well, you can see here right now that the market as well, it makes the lower lows and lower highs. When we pull up this our trend line and we try to connect from this side and then we pull it down, we can see that the market moving like this. If we connect this here and we bring it down like this here, like that way, we can see that this our upper trend, the market broke it, and then after the market breaks this, the downtrend, now it seems like now we have come back to make a retest. So we continue to change the direction, but that is like that how we see that. But it's not meaning that now we are starting to buy. Just this one is a small indication for the other things what the market have to do so that it can change this direction. First and foremost, what this market has to do to see that we have moving from the sell side to start going to the buy side, that means that we have to break this level around this area. And you see, we have to break this level around this area. So this level, it was not broken, do you see, and it was respected. Yesterday, in the yesterday video which I posted, I have explained to you that it is a big key level here. What we have this big key level here. You can see it. Are you getting the point? So the market have been making it as what? A support, and make it a resistance, become a support. You can see here we had a support, here we had a support, and here we had a support. Are you getting the point? We break it, we come back, and it turns to be a resistance, and also here we have a resistance, and also here it have become what? As a resistance. You can see that we have more than what? more than 3 to 4 touches. There are so many around this area, guys. So which means this key level is so strong. This key level is so strong. So when we see that, after seeing that this level is strong, which means we have to still doing what? We have to still looking for the sales opportunities. You can see that the market have come very well on this key level and it respected it very well. And yesterday I told you that this key zone in H1, when you see it's got respected, we have to wait and go down. When it comes down, break the structures and then come back inside everything, like I said yesterday. I think those ones who watched the video, you are in a profit right now going for the sale, and those ones who also took the buys for scalping, also you made some profit, because I said everything, guys. So now what the picture we have here, we can see that now in a daily time frame, this day now when we are this live, we can see that this daily here, it's really a bearish engulfing. If it close like this, how it is right now, it's going to engulf everything, and this will be a big signal that the market, it will continue going with the same direction of what, of a downtrend. So when we see this, guys, when we see this, what we have to do to get to prepare ourselves, then that is only what we want to know. We have got our bias, that is a sell bias. We have got our key level, and now the next step, what we have to do to go in a low time frame, we see what the market is still saying. Are you getting the point? What we have to do, we go to the H4. So when we come in H4, we continue with our analysis and we see what H4 tells us. And when we are doing market analysis, we don't need to go far away. They said we need only, we start making our analysis just around this area. It will be enough for us to be having a good analysis to understand the market. Just around this area, it's enough for us to understand what is going on in the market. So as well, you can see in H4 what we have here, that the market, it have come very well and respected this key zone, this key area here. If we try to adjust a little bit, you can see that the market came and respect around this area and respected this area again. As you see, this area also was respected for the some time past. So it have become what? It have become a resistance. So if the market come here and don't break this low here, and then comes back, breaks this above, that means we shall start seeing what? We shall start seeing a bull momentum comes in. We shall start seeing what? A bull momentum, it will be coming in. So we will be looking for the what? We will be looking for the buy opportunities only, and then we stop looking for the sales opportunities. Are you getting that point? So let me lock this and we continue. So when we reach here, we can see what we have to do. We get our trend line, because now we know, now the market have given us a double tops here. You can see in H4 we had this here, this area. The market came and took all of this, the early sellers, after wiping up, which means this was a liquidity, and then they came to do this, because here we have something here. You can see that this here, we came to fill the inside order block in a low time from there. Are you getting the point? And then we start going down. Why did this happen? Because you can see that here we had a very good pattern which was supposed to be filled here. If you can see it very well, that here we had this, the market did something here amazing. It took low, these ones here, after taking those lows, do you see? And it comes back inside, and that came and takes off this also low here. After that low takes off, so they have to come back and fill this order block here. Are you getting the point? This order block was supposed to be getting filled. This order block here, you can see that very well. The market came here and filled this order block here, pushed down a little bit, and then they come back for the second time to take off this the early sellers. You know, these guys, they are so carefully. They don't want we to make money, so we always have we always have to be careful. Also, you can see that they came also to fill other orders, which means around this area there was a lot of orders which was protected. That's why you see they didn't take off them out, they didn't sweep them out. So that's why they decided to pull the market down again. So that was the reason this area, it was respected. Are you getting the point? Because there are a lot of orders there for the bulls. So yes, after seeing that, when we are looking for the sale, after diving into the high time frame, we come for the low time frame H4, and now we have got our key level. Yes, what we have to do to get our trend line, and then we start looking for the setup, because the market is showing us we are going down. So when we are going down, we get our big counter trend here like this. We connect it there, we connect it up here like that way as well. You can see and our trend line now, it is broken. Our trend line, it's broken in H4. They have break it. This is so amazing. That's what I told you yesterday. You can see that now our trend line, it is broken. So when this trend line, it is broken, you can see that the market now, it is moving downwards. That is completely. So what we have to do, we are not going to jumping in here right now. We will have to wait the market comes back again. Why? We can see that this market have been making the highs here. This was a high, this was a low, this was a high, and then we have to take off this low completely. Even though this trend line, it is broken, but we still have to take this low. After that low getting taken out, and then the market will come back to make around this area, to put what we can say, it is what a head and shoulder, or to mitigate to get another orders which are here, because this market will go and leave other orders there. Some people who want also to sell, those big banks, the institutions want to sell on the low price also. Are getting the point? But which means they have to pull the market again up, so they can fill other orders. Are you getting that the point? So yeah, let me clean this chart again, and we move with the vibe. So I'm going to be talking many things, so be attention. Be attention. This is live, so I will not go like in a video. You go like outside, come back, and then maybe you cut off. So they pay so much attention. Get every word that I talk about, note it down, so tomorrow it will help you when you are doing your analysis. Is going to be helping you when you are here and then you are noting down something, guys. That is going to be helping you. Are you getting the point? So we have our counter trend, and our counter trend, it is broken. So what we have to do, we know now we are going sell. What we have to do, we have to identify here the order block around this side. We are not going to use this H4. Let us draw this area here. We draw this area like that, and then let me locate so it does not disturb me. Yes, so do you see they have to break that low? After breaking that low, we're diving into H1. So when we catch this trade, we have to bring it down where it comes from, on its origin, where it have come from. We have to bring it back. So let us go to H1 Are you getting the point? When you come in H1, what's that? The H1 telling us, yes, we can see the H1 is not different, is not so differ with what with H4. So yesterday I told you guys, if the market respect this area, if the market respect this area, you have to do what? You have to come here. And the market did what I told you guys. I showed you yesterday that the market, if it come and break this low here, do you say, because we had this and we had this zone, if you can remember very well, if the market after taking them, then you get here the sniper entry of H1. I showed you how to take the sniper entry, and you can see the market came there and tapped in, and then now it's dropping. Are you getting the point? So you have to wait now another pattern if it will come back. If the market comes back, if it does not come back, we shall what? We shall use the continuation method. Are you getting the point? The sniper entry, by which means it's already gone if the market does not come back around these areas here, around this area here. If the market does not come back here, which means you can't get the second sniper entry. But we have to wait everywhere where it will come, because you can see some here we have this order block and it has not been retested. This area, if we get our zone here like this, you can see that we have break not retested. Are you getting the point? Which means the market, it can come to retest this what, to retest this key level. So when it comes back to test that key level, we shall also find the pattern there inside to see we do what? We take the market down. So this is where we expecting the market to come back around this area. So what do we have to look here? Something what we have to see here, we do like this. We can see that now the market had takes off this. So which order block is not getting, was not filled? We have this here, guys. This is H1 order block which has been not filled. This, so if this is have not been filled, we have to wait the market comes back to that inside of the order block. Why? If you can see here that we took this high there, and then we took off this low here. This was accumulation. We take it up and then we take it down. So we have to come back inside of this accumulation and then we go down. So when the market, if it happens and the market comes back to this area, so what you have to do, you have to wait the market to do something like this. This is what always you have to wait and see. Are you getting the point? The market comes and tapped in. Are you getting the point? When the market tapped in, it will be looking something like this. So when it looks like that, you wait here. It come and start disrespecting these lows. When the market disrespect those lows, you wait it. After breaking the first low, you have to identify the same thing like now what we have identified here. You have to look it around here. So when the market comes back here, that will be your entry, and then you start continuing that what with the market. So that is what we can wait to see, and that is only another way of what, of making analysis, which means this is giving us a picture, and this makes us to get to position ourselves to know that now we are not jumping in the market. We have to wait and watch until the market comes to our key levels, and then when it comes to our key levels, we look at our patterns. Are you getting the point? So when the market does that and it comes back exactly here, if you have not managed to look this setup like this, so you will wait something like this. Are you getting the point? You will wait something like this. When the market comes back around here, you will wait something like this. So you have to wait H1. You have to wait H1, do like this, comes back Oh, what happened here? Let me delete this. The market now will start making the high highs and higher lows. Are you getting the point? And you leave it, it does whatever it does. You leave it, it makes its juggle, what. So what you have to do, you get your trend line, you draw here your trend line like this, like that. After drawing your trend line, you wait the market, it breaks that trend line. So when after the market breaks this trend line, you execute, or you wait the retest, you execute. Are you getting the point? So there is two ways what you can use execute. You can execute it with after the market breaking this counter trend, or you can execute after seeing the retest, and when the retest comes, you have to find like a bearish engulfing pattern. Are you getting an evening star? An evening star, which means here, if you are going to trade a break and retest method, so you have to wait a bearish engulfing in 30 minutes or 15 minutes. You wait, or maybe a morning star, sorry, an evening star, because we are looking for the sale. An evening star, you wait what? I forget another candlestick pattern which is so powerful here. So it's like that way. Another candlestick which is powerful is like this. What you have to wait here, it will be looking like this. The candle will come up and then make a rejection, then it ends up like this in a red. So this will be all red. So if that happens on your key zone there, exactly when you see that, exactly you execute. And the powerful candle which is like this, they call it a hammer, maybe hammer, inverted hammer, whatever, or hanging man, I don't remember. So the candle which forming like this, and it is powerful, it always for the H1 candle and the H4 candle and H4 candle, which are doing something like that on your key zone. You can exactly execute there and then, and you do what? And you write the market. Are you getting the point? And you write the market downwards. So as well, guys, that is what we have been getting the picture to see that exactly what we need, and then we position ourselves. Are you getting the point? So when the market comes back to our side, we just kill it. We just kill it. That is the one way. The second way, how you have to do it, let's say that you have not doing the top down analysis. What you have to do, whenever you come, whenever, this is for scalping, not for staying so much in the market. Whenever you come right now, you're using H1 or you use H4. So let us start with H4. This is another method, guys. This is another method. So when we are using H4, you just see, you get your trend lines. We are going to use our trend line. So when we get our trend line, we just do like this. Connect low here and this low, just two lows here, like that. So I want you to see where I have started drawing my trend line. Do you see? How does one? Let me read this comment. The chart have run now. I don't know how to get it. Anyone knows how to get that chart and I see it? Okay, if I get it, I will answer you, bro. So this is the next step. I want you to see how I drew my trend line. Do you see these lows here, how it connects them? You just need all this point and this. So we take this trend line to the future. Are you getting the point? We take that trend line to the future so that we get a clear picture. Let me lock this trend line so it does not run away. and I delete this because this I don't want now. So after doing that, what we have to do, we clone this trend line, which means this is going to give us an overall direction where we are heading. Are you getting the point? I locked it, so I have to unlock it again. Oh my god, so that I can clone it. So we bring another trend line to the upward. Are you getting the point? So we bring this. There is no need of making what a top-down analysis. We just come in H4, we do this, what I do, because that is what we see. So after doing that, you can see that the market now is playing between this. It is playing between this area, which means this is a channel. And when you try to see that this area where the market now is, where the market is playing now, it looks, where does the trend line look like? How does this trend line look like? The trend line, they showing me that they are like going up like this, which means if the trend line, they are like going up like that, which means I will not look for the sales, I will start looking for the buys, because my trend line is going to be my overall bias. I think you are getting me, that this trend line is going to be my overall bias, which means I will follow this trend line to guide me, so that if I'm looking now the setup, I will not see I will not look the sell setups or the sell opportunities. I will be looking for the buy opportunities. Why? Because my trend lines, they are showing me to look for the buys opportunities. I think guys, you have got me. So let me clean up this again, and then we go. So after seeing that, secondly, we can see that these trend lines, they are so far away from us, even though we are looking for the buy setups. So if they are so far away from us, we add another inner trend inside, so that we can cater. We bring another trend line here like that. Are you getting the point? So this trend line is going to guide us. This trend line is going to guide us. How does it guide us? We know that we have a big distance from this area, a big distance from that area to this trend line here. Do you see? Which means here we can make a lot of money. So it comes in our minds, even though we are looking for the buys. So which means this market, it can come up to this area and then go up. So we will not leave this. Are you getting me? We are not going to leave this, what? This money. But before we start looking for the sales here, remember we have some key areas here which are so big. So, and we have to cater them. So we will bring our key zone, a key zone tool, and we draw our tool like this here, like that. Are you getting the point? Like that way. So if we get that key zone, we know that we wait the market. If the market, and we can see that the market, it have come and bounce around this area for the first time, for the second time, for the third time, for the fourth time. We are expecting for the fifth time this market can come also and bounce from here and goes back again. Are you getting that point? That can be possible. If the market, it have not bounced from this trend line here, are you getting the point? From this trend line, if the market, it have not bounced from that trend line, it will do like this. It will come here, come from here like that. If it have not bounced here, break this area, come back and make a retest, come back and make a retest to this level. If it have not make a retest to this level, it will pull back again inside to retest this level. If it have not retested this level, it will come more deep inside to retest this trend line. All of those, they can happen. So, and it bounce back to make a touch here. So after making that touch, it's where we can expect to be bounce back here like that, come little bit, and then breaks again to continue up. Are you getting the point? And the market, when it breaks any key level, it have to come back and retest it. Are you getting the point? So do you see that you always first to build, to understand, you first to read the market, you read it in all both sides, sell side and buy side, you see. Are you getting the point? Where the market can tells you exactly. Do you see? After building that, then you say now it's ready to go. Are you getting the point? So now we are on 50-50. Are you getting the point? So when the market is on this down, if it is on the downside, we have to sell it. We bring it back to this area here, to this area. We bring back to this area. If it starts moving upward, and then we take up. So we have seen that. After seeing that, to take our buy, we have to see that H4 or H1 makes these things until it hit down here, which means we can be scalping, and then we hit this area here, guys. A good point. So after hitting that area, we are going to use our counter trend also. We drew from here to here. This is when we are going to be very, very confident in the market, and then we go with it. Why? Because now we have got this leg which is bringing us downward. You see, we have got this leg which is bring this from here to here. This is leg what have been making the lower lows and lower highs. It have creating a pattern. So we wait the market to break this. Are you getting the point? To break this here, or to break this key zone and come back and retest it. When the market starts to retest after inside of when is retesting these key levels or the trend line or this trend line here, is when we start looking for the setup to look for the buys. Why? Because now the market will be aligning with the same direction of our H4 buyers. Do you see? Do you remember our lines of H4, what we drew? We drew this one and this one. That is our bias. So we have to wait the market creates downtrend, and after completing that downtrend, start showing us it's ready to be aligned with the same bias what we got in H4. I think you have got understood what I'm trying to highlight you. So because this is on high time frame, let us put it in a low time frame. Let's say that this now it is a 15 minutes time frame, and you want to trade in a minute one, and you have got your bias in 15 time frame. So because the 15 time frame is showing you a buy, and then 5 minutes showing you a sell, you have to wait that 5 minutes start aligning on the same way as what? As 15 minutes showing you. I'm going to repeat it. Always when you get a bias, wait the market in a low time frame to be on the same direction of your high time frame bias. For example, let us do like this, that the H4, let's say that minute 30 is making the high highs and high what? And high lows. Are you getting the point? So we have to wait, and we come to 5. This is what? This is 30 minutes, and then we come to minute 5. We find minute 5, because when this 30 minutes is coming to make this high low, then 5 minutes will be making the lower lows and the lower highs. Are you getting the point? Here there will be a lot of 5 minute candles which are making this structure. And while in minute 30 or H1, there is just one candle like this. Are you getting the point? So because the H1 or minute 30 is making the high, low, and then the minute 5 making the lower lows and lower highs, we have to wait. These pattern changes start from this low and start making the higher highs and high what? And high lows. So when this starts to happen, which means here at this area, this market will already start, H1 start to pump up. Are you getting the point? To come and take this high to form a new higher high. So that's why we have to wait. This pattern gets over, this leg gets over, and we end exactly when it's getting over is when we execute here, or we can execute here. We catch the continuation so that we can make a new higher high. Are you getting the point? That is what I was meaning. So how do you intervene there? How do you intervene there? So when that happens, the way how you have to intervene there, you have to wait something like that now H1 is completing, is going to change the direction, and in minute 5 have to do like this. It will make a low, it makes a high, it makes a low here, makes a high, it makes a low. When the time have reached market and did this, makes a low. When the time have reached to change from this move to start making a high highs, it will come here like that. It comes again, fail to go somewhere. Are you getting the point? Making like small consolidation here, making like a small accumulation, and it takes this and takes that like that. Are you getting the point? After taking this and that, it have to come back down and fill this area. Do you see? Because this, it will be taken off and this taken off. It will come either to retest this leg, or to fill the favor leg up here, or to make a double bottom. All of those, they can happen. Are you getting the point? It can make what? A double bottom. If this here, it was pushing up to break this here, and here order block was not filled, they will come back in this order block. If this order block was already filled to this, so that the market can come up, they will come to the order block which is here. Are you getting the point? Sometimes they can make a fake out, so they take all of this, the early buyers, they come little bit, they take also this down here to sweep it up, and then they come back, they go. Are you getting the point? All of those, they can happen. So sometimes you always have to wait. You always have to wait. You wait the market. After doing that, shift up, comes back, you wait. They first to fake out these people. After faking them out, are you getting the point? The market will come to fill the favor gaps which are here around this area, or the order block. So you wait also the market to come. You wait. Let me do like this to disturbing. So you wait the market to come here and fill the favor gap, or touches the order block, or make what a inverted head and shoulder, where we get our sniper entry. Are you getting the point? Because the order block, it will be filled almost 50%. Are you getting the point? This is all the order block, and you can find that this order block will be filled what? 50%, and the 50%, they are the one aligning with inverted head and shoulder. Are you getting the point? So when that happen, this will be our sniper entry, and then we execute, we take the market upward. Are you getting the point? I think you have got something. So let us, I have been explaining how to enter if the market present this here. If it does that, and then the way how to execute around this area, that what I have been explaining now is all of what you have to be doing, and they have to be done around this area. Are you getting the point? So that is also that way you can be looking at that. So we have been doing this in H4. We have to see it also in H1. You can look also the same way as what we have explained in H4. You can bring all of things in H1. So when you are taking the entry, you don't take entry in H1. We use H1 to get the bias, to see the market, how it behaves. We get the key levels, where to wait it from, and then we look that thing, what I have been explaining this. We look these setups here. This one, we look this one, and we also look this one setup. We also look this one in 15 minutes or in minute 5. I get the point. So that style also, that strategy also, I have finished it, and I'm going to show you another scalping strategy. Those are how many? The first one, back testing, looking for the entry and shooting the market. If you want to use it for the swing, it works better for the swing. If you want to scalp, it works better for the scalp. This the second one. It's for scalping, and then you take almost like 50-40 pips, like that. So 60, it's like that. So I'm going to bring another scalping strategy. So another scalping strategy, what we use, we come to H1, specific on H1. When you come specific on H1, what you have to do, you come directly on your H1. You do like this. Let me bring my candles back here. So when we come on H1, we see where the market is heading, like that. Where the market is heading is going up, is going down. The market is making the high highs and high lows. Now it have break this low here, which means we are looking for the sales. We can see the market have been making the high, low, high, low, high highs, and now we have starting making the lower lows and the lower highs. We get the bias. We do like this. H1, we draw our trend line like that. If the market has already broke that trend line, what we have to do, yes, we say okay. What we have to do, we wait on a U zone. We find the U zone, what me I call them U zone. U zone, those are the market where it turned from. We mark this area like that. Like that. That is our U zone. This is a back-to-back scalping strategy. We go in H1, we mark all our U zone like this. Like that. And then another U zone, we have it here. This is a back-to-back scalping strategy. So now we have our U zones. We wait the market. When the market reaches on our U zone, there is no sell, there is no buy. When the market reaches on our U zone, we say we buy it or we sell it. So the only thing what we need now in H1, we have got our U zone. Here we can look. If now is here we can look for the buy. If it comes here, we sell. If it comes here, we buy. If it breaks it, if it break it, we don't do anything. We reach. If it reaches here and gives us what we need, we buy it. If it reaches there, gives what we need, we sell it. Are you getting the point? So that is how we use these U zones, where the market turns from. That's what I call it, U zone. The only thing what we have to do now in H1, after getting that U zone, now we go to minute 15 also, or minute 5. So when we come to minute 5, let me use minute 15. When we come in minute 15, we have to look something like this. So pay much attention here. So we look something here like this. Do you see right now what is happening here? we get our counter trend. We need only one trend line here. We draw our trend line here like that. We bring it down here like that, like how it is. Do you see how I have drew that? That is what we want to see. Now we try to find the last low here. This was a low, this was a high, this is a low. Are you getting the point? We made here high little bit and then we continue down. So where was our last low? Here we have an inner low here, but here we have our biggie lower high here, this minute 15, which means we wait the market to break that. But we have our inner lower high, which is around here. So that was our inner lower high. Are you getting the point? So that our inner lower high was not broken. That's why the market was still pushing down. If that inner lower high was broken, the market could be pushing up. So what we have to wait here on U-turn, we wait to see that the market break this. Start from here. Let me do like this so you can see it very well. Start from here. It comes like this, and it breaks this. After breaking this trend line, and it breaks this U-turn here like that, and with a momentum candle. Are you getting the point? Momentum candle, or bullish engulfing if it is sell, bearish engulfing, or a morning star if it is sell, an evening star. Then after that, we can wait for the retest, and we look at the candlestick pattern, we execute, or a momentum candle, which means like this here. Do you see? But which means if this bull candle was came and break all of it up to here, you can look for the buys. Are you getting? After that, 15 minutes close there, you execute, stop loss should be below. And then you ride the market where? You ride the market up. Are you getting the point? You bring it back to its U-turn. Are you getting the point? So let me explain it to you another time. This is our U-turn here, our U-turn. So we wait the market to come, making the high, making the low, making the high. It's making the high. What happened to my chart? Making highs here, making low, making high, like that, and then it reached our turn, a U-turn. It can bypass through it, don't care. It comes back. So we wait that. Now the market it is on our U-turn. When the market hit on our U-turn, we get our trend line, our counter trend line. We drew our what the charts makes me, I don't understand it. Where is our examples? Let me try to find our examples. I don't see them. Where are they? They have run out. Okay, let me try to use other examples. So okay, I have seen it again. So when the market have hit our U-turn, when the market hit our U-turn, we get our trend line, and then we draw our trend. When I draw our trend line and then it runs away. I don't know what's wrong with the chart. I think you get the point, guys. Like that. So we draw our trend line like that on our U-turn. So when we wait the market to break this counter trend, after breaking the counter trend, whether they will be a retest or a momentum breakout candle, there you execute, you take back the what? You take back the market to the another U-turn level. Are you getting the point? So that is That is how we trade this VIX, guys. And this, all of this method, they can be applied in every pair, guys, in every market, whether you're trading crypto, whether you're trading forex, whether you're trading stocks. And this method are applied everywhere, so it's up to you to use them correctly. First and foremost, what you always to keep in the mind, that you have spent many years when you are broke, and you have got your capital, and that is only the money what you have. When you deposit it on your loved broker whom you want to trade with, accept that money have blown. Even if you are still see a balance, your balance is still there, except that money have already gone. So after putting that in your mind, ask yourself, this is the only money what I have. What do I have to do to see that I have make big profit from this money? What you have to do is money management. Risky what you will afford to lose. Are you getting the point? Risk what we will afford to lose. So if you have $500 and you see a setup like this, are you getting the point? And you see a setup like this, let me clean this and remove it. And you see a setup like this, you have seen your momentum candle, and then you executed your buy here. After this candle breakout, you executed your stop loss here down, and then you are targeting to get back this area, to bring back here at that U-turn. Are you getting the point? How much will we losing? We'll be losing 1 to make 2, and you're having $500. Then you risk $200. Now you can see, if you have been took this setup here like that, the stop loss is already hit. $200 they have gone. Do you think how could you be feeling in the mind? So someone will come and talk to you. You don't want to talk. You don't want to eat, because $200 they have just gone in how many minutes? Almost 1 hour. You have lost 20%. 20% of your capital. But if you have just risked here, let's say $20, your capital of $500, you are still having $480, which are still in your account. You have just lost what? $20, and the profit was to make $60. Are you getting the point? If you lose here $200, by which means your profit was to make $600. That is not growing, it is flipping, and you need to be so smart to flip the account. Are you getting the point? And the market, it always be tricky. Do you see now they have hit that stop loss? It will not surprise you that tomorrow you will find it have come back up, and you ask yourself, why now the stop loss was hit and then the market have come back again. So more tip here before we leave this setup and we leave this strategy. More tip: when you are trading these U-turns and you see something like this, it have happened, they broke your trend line and they have not continue going to your side, what you have to do, you adjust your trend line to here like that. So you wait the market to come, and break this low here, and it break this area, and break your trend line. So you execute, you take the market up. If it come and respect this area, if the market come and respect this area here, which means it will not break your trend line, it will not break the trend line, it will just come and make a touch on the trend line and then push back down. Are you getting the point? So if it push back and also you have to wait, because they say the system you are using to trade is not telling you to jump in, it telling you to wait, which means now you will wait the market on this area here. You have to wait the market around this area, because it is another U-turn. It's where you will wait the market come, hit, and then break your trend line, then you execute, then you take the market up. Are you getting the point? Always wait. If you reach in the market and then you don't find the setup, don't force things. So that is another setup. Let us look for another way how we can trade VIX 75. Another way how we can trade what? How we can trade this VIX 75, guys. So there are many ways what we can trade, and there is a lot of strategies what I teach to see that we can trade this volatility, everyone to master, so that we can all earn from this market. So this is the hype, and the big impact what I always use. It is a gold scalping strategy. So what you have to do, you have to come to the daily time frame. When you come on a daily time frame, is going to give us a bias. When you reach on a daily time frame, is the one which gives us what? A bias. Now if you can see what is now daily candlestick says, bro, tell me. Now the daily candlestick, it shows us we have what? A ready candle here. The ready candle, it shows us that we are in a selling. That sells our bias. We have to look at the sell opportunities. No buy here, bro. So what we have to do, we get our horizontal line. Is it a horizontal? It is vertical. It is a vertical. We mark our daily candle like that. After marking our daily candle like that, now we are done. And big tip here, guys, you use this strategy in the morning at exactly starting 8 a.m. in the morning, because the market will open at around 9 a.m. So at 7 you wake up, you prepare yourself. At 8 you open your chart, you see whether it is green or it is red. You just use your vertical line, mark at the daily. That vertical line will help you to separate where the daily closed and where the daily starts from. So you will come back at exactly 9 a.m. in the morning. Are you getting the point? If you don't find the setup at 9 a.m., come back at what? At 10. If not 10, don't trade that day. Hold it a bit and then come at exactly 3 in evening. You start looking for the setup. Are you getting the point? At evening, you will be looking at reversal setups, which means it's sell. You will be looking at reversal setups for the what? For the what? For the these people who are calling me, they're just disturbing me. Yes, for the buys instead of the sell, which means we'll be looking for the reversal. Are you getting that? So we have marked, let us assume it's 9 a.m. in the morning. Now we have come back. Remember, we have woke up at exactly 1. We get our horizontal line, we mark our daily candle, we leave. We come back at exactly 9. Exactly 9, we start looking for the setup, and now we are at the 9 a.m. Our bias, it is red. We are looking for the sale. We're diving into the minute 15. When we go in this minute 15, what we have to do, we look something looking like this, bro. This is what we look. So there are 2 things here to happen. Do you see? Whether you find a setup or the setup will be already gone. Agreeing the point. If you find the setup is gone, we leave, we look another pair, the same thing. If there are 3 pairs, we do the same thing in each pair. So we are in 15 minutes. What do we see here? We want to see yesterday. You want to see the yesterday low here, like this. This is the high, this was the low, this low taken off, because we are looking for the sales. Do you see? Are you getting the point? And the yesterday high should be taken off like that. Do you see that all of them was taken off? So this here, it was a night accumulation. When you are sleeping here, the market was accumulating at around this area. Do you see that? At around that area, market was accumulating when me and you, when we were sleeping. So we wait. They take those people who was selling and they take those people who was buying. After those people get taken for us, now it's our time to look our setup. So what we do like this here. We do something like that. Let me do like this. Do you see that? Yeah, that is our setup. We do something like that. We wait the market to come back inside here. Are you getting the point? So we have got our setup. Now we go to find the sniper entry. We go to minute 5. Loading, chart loading. Yeah, man. Yes, we are on M5 now. We have to make adjustment. Are you getting the point? We have to make adjustment. So where is our order block in minute 5? Is this one. That is our order block. Do you see that? So we wait the market to come back inside to our order block here, like that. We take the sell, stop loss above here, above there, stop loss. We take the sell. We bring it back where the market have started to come back here. But which means when the market is, let's say that the market now, it have started to come back to, it have started from this area to come up and then triggered us in. So this will be exactly this area. It will be our TP. This will be our TP. If it starts from here and comes back here to it triggers, this will be our final TP. If it starts here to come back and triggers, this will be our our last TP. Hope guys you have got understood. Every pair 75 1S 100, every pair. You see, you have to use the same pattern, the same way, the same scale, like that. I'm getting the point. If this you get scared of it, you feel that you can't afford it, this is how it intervenes. Do you see? This is how it intervenes, like this. Now we are going to use our WTB strategy here. WTB strategy. We remove this. So what we have to do, if the market comes back and enter here to your killer zone, here to your killer zone, after entering there, it will be coming, making the higher highs and higher lows. Let's say that this here, it's here. Are you getting the point? So what you have to do, you draw your trend line like that. After drawing your trend line like that way, you wait the market to break it. After breaking it like that way, you wait the market to break it. After breaking it, and then you execute. You take the market what? You take the market up, or you take the market down. So guys, that's what I had to say with you today. If you have a question, drop it in the chat so that I can answer before I leave. The rain, it have started raining here, and you have been seeing I got a lot of calls. People, they are calling me. I want to start talking to them, guys. I don't see any chat here, so it was so super and duper. See you for the another live, bro. Going to put everything in consideration. Yeah. See you to the next live. Peace.